Hello, everyone. Welcome to Social Work 570 Generalist Research. My name is Melanie Farmer. I'll be your instructor for the duration of this course. I want to take some time in this video to talk to you about the overall progression of the course and the layout, as well as a little bit about me, so you guys can get to know me a little bit more. I am a master's level social worker. I'm a licensed graduate social worker as well. Um, I have worked in substance abuse, mostly therapy and inpatient detox units. I have also been teaching adjunct for a number of years now, since I believe 2017, and I've taught this course a number of times over those years. I usually teach it at least once or twice a year. Um, so you guys are in good hands with me. I mean, moving forward, we will learn a lot about research. This course may be more refresher for some of you that may have some research background, or maybe a lot of new content if you've never had a research class in some of your undergraduate studies. I will try to do my best to meet you where you're at and help you through this process as well. Um, Research is one of my favorite topics, so that's why I'm here with you today. In my current role, I serve as the Director of Grants and Contracts for Concord University, so I do have an office on campus. Um, in that role, I manage all of our grants and contracts for the university and for the Research and Development Corporation. So I spend a lot of time around a lot of research and managing other people's research and their funded projects. So, um, with that in mind, we'll jump in to tell you a little bit about the course. Over the course of the semester, I have our assignments broken up into 7 modules. Those modules end up being anywhere 2 to 3 weeks. Most are 2-week modules. There's a couple of 3-week modules in there as well. And you'll see those over on your toolbar to the left side of your Blackboard course. Also, there is a um, tab over there that says major assignments. Uh, Located in that tab are all the major written assignments that are due for the course and the progression of your research proposal. Now, the main project in this course is your research proposal, which this is just you're presenting an idea and of for research and how you'll accomplish that research. So it's basically a research plan when you do this research proposal. And it has several different components. And if you look in that major assignments tab, there are 2 folders. One's for the Tuskegee Project, which is another written paper that you guys will do earlier on in the semester. And on that other tab, there is about the research proposal, and it outlines the progression of that throughout the semester. And the different components that we'll be working on, and then where all the information about the submission of the final paper as well. The assignments where you can turn them in are located there. There are also links to those written assignments that are due in the modules, as we work through them. Okay, so don't feel like you have to have all that figured out in the beginning. You don't. It's a process, okay? And a lot of our discussions that we're going to move through are going to help us move toward that end goal of creating your research proposal. It's going to help you build the different components that are a part of that proposal, okay? So we don't have to have it all figured out in the beginning. We're going to start off just learning about research fundamentally and helping to understand how research works and how we can start thinking about a topic, okay? All right, so during the course of the semester, I think there is a list under the course resources of the assignments, and there's a page in there that has all the readings they're doing each module, the assignments. You'll have a quiz and a discussion due in every module. So that one, except for the last module, because that'll be your final paper. And then there are other assignments, put in with that as we progress through the content in the semester. I'll tell you the reading is a little heavy in the beginning, but that tapers off as we go through the semester to give you more time to work on your research project, okay? All right, so that tells you a little bit about our structure of the class. A couple other things to be aware of. I do allow late submissions on most assignments, most written assignments, major written papers and things like that. I have a final late submission date at the end of the semester, which everything has to be turned in by that point. But you do need to let me know that in advance, and there is a possible letter grade deduction for turning in late. It's all outlined in my syllabus, so be sure to take a look at that syllabus. The only exception to that late submission policy is discussion assignments. The discussions cannot be turned in late. They have to be turned in when they're due, because otherwise the discussion has ceased, after the deadline. So then you providing more content to that doesn't really help the discussion for you or your peers. So once a discussion is closed, there can be no late submissions. And remember, there is a discussion due in each module, so that becomes an important component to your overall grade. Okay. All right. Well, you guys, I'm so excited to get started with you this semester. And please feel free to contact me. As I mentioned, I have an on-campus office because I do work for Concord. So I'm located in the admin building, Marsh Hall, room 220. If you guys want to, ever schedule some time to see me, just shoot me an email. Email is really the best way to get a hold of me. My office number is on a lot of my correspondence as well, but email is probably the fastest because it comes right to my phone. I always try to get back with you guys within a day at the latest. Usually I'm pretty quick with that. But if you ever have any questions or would just like to talk through something, please don't hesitate to reach out. I look forward to a wonderful semester and you guys learning a great deal about research. Take care.